Today we're going to talk about bad ideas in probate. We got a big one for you. Welcome back to the channel featuring the leading probate real estate team in all of California. I'm Brendan Mohr, Realtor, life member of the Masters Club, and certified probate and trust specialist by the California Association of Realtors.
And I'm Bill Heyman. I'm a licensed California professional fiduciary. I'm also a licensed California real estate broker, and I'm a registered and bonded California legal document assistant specializing in probate and trust work.
Now go ahead and like and subscribe, and if you've got a house to sell, we can help you avoid the cost and headache of probate and trust administration. Those services come with the listing at a phenomenal discount with no upfront fees, saving families thousands in costs. We can even help with the petition to determine succession to primary residence process. Our contact info is in the About section. Don't wait, reach out today. So you might be saying, my mom just passed, and I don't feel like going through probate. She has low property taxes, and I don't want that to change. I'm just gonna keep paying the mortgage and live in the home without going through probate. Bill, is that a bad idea?
Oh my gosh, Brendan, that is a horrendously bad idea. There's so many reasons why that's a bad idea, but we're gonna talk about a few of them today.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Let's start with property taxes. Anybody who owns a home knows about property taxes. We all pay them. Twice a year, they're due. The thing that a lot of people don't realize is that when someone passes away, the county property tax assessor will reassess the property taxes as of date of death. And if you're going to continue to not probate and let the house go and live in it as it is, every single year after mom passed away, the property tax assessor is going to reassess and bill you for what are called supplemental property taxes. Now, if you let that go for 10 or 15 or 20 years, believe me, that adds up to a significant amount of money. These supplemental property taxes will just really, really add up. And if at some point you want to sell the house, you're going to have to pay those. And that's going to substantially cut into what the heirs receive as an inheritance. I mean, the property taxes could possibly eat up the entire inheritance. So bad idea from the perspective of property taxes. In fact, I know you and I had an example of that maybe a couple of years ago.
Yeah, through your efforts, you pulled it off the auction block. It was about to be sold at a tax sale. They had waited 15 years or so to go through probate. And there was a surprise bill. It doesn't happen over time. You get this surprise bill all at once, $80,000. They had no idea. And this was not a phenomenal house. This was a serious fixer in an area where the homes were going for about $300,000 at that time. An $80,000 bill, and that was a big one that cut right into their inheritance.
It really was.
And that was full of penalties for not paying and not reporting that the decedent passed.
Yeah.
Now, how about capital gains?
Oh my gosh. That's another, I'll say, inheritance fund eater. Here's what happened. When mom passed away, let's just say, I'm going to pick a year. Let's say mom passed away in the year 2000. Okay. So for capital gains tax purposes, the house gets what's called a stepped up value to whatever its worth was when mom passed in 2000. Let's say that you go ahead with this bad idea of just not doing anything and living in the house. And we come to the year 2020, and now you want to sell the house. Okay, fine. You go through probate, you sell the house. Well, let's say in the year 2000, the house, just picking a number, the house was worth $100,000. Now in 2020, the house is worth $400,000. That's a $300,000 gain, capital gain, that you're going to have to pay taxes on. Again, that is likely going to just horrendously eat into the inheritance that the heirs would have received. So it's another reason why waiting to sell the house for that long, or excuse me, waiting to put the house through probate for that long it's just going to kill you in taxes. It just is.
Yeah, and so another point really here is homeowners insurance.
Yeah.
Now, look, we're in California, and I don't think it's a secret. Homeowners insurance has been a hot topic. It can be difficult to get and sometimes nearly impossible. Most insurance companies will not insure a home that is titled in a deceased person's name, especially if there are people living in the home. Look, California is looking to drop insured parties left and right. I talk to people all the time, friends of mine, past clients of mine. Hey, we got a letter from so-and-so insurance company we've been with forever. This is a prime way to have insurance drop, and then you don't have that. Now, if you make a homeowner's insurance claim on a policy for a deceased homeowner, the claim will likely be denied and the insurance canceled at that point.
Yeah. And just to put on top of that, if you are an heir to an estate and you get an insurance claim against a house with a deceased property owner, who knows? I mean, they might take legal action against the heirs to collect.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So I can't think of a good idea with that scenario. There's just so many bad.
Yeah. If you have a loved one who passes away and they have a home, it's best to probate it as soon as possible, whether you're going to sell the home or not. But especially if the intent is to sell the home, probate it right away. Don't wait.
And if you do decide to sell the house and you haven't gone through probate yet, please reach out. We do it at a phenomenal discount for both probate and the petition to determine succession to primary residence process. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.